Imagine introducing Confucius to hustle culture. Would he be inspired by the ambition or concerned by the burnout? Would he praise the focus or question the frenzy? In a world of 5 a.m. alarms, side hustles, and productivity hacks, what would the sage of stillness say about our obsession with doing more, faster, always? Welcome to History Reacts. Confucius was an ancient Chinese philosopher and teacher whose wisdom has endured for over 2,500 years. Though long gone, his teachings continue to influence how we think about ethics, balance, and the human experience today. His teachings emphasized harmony, respect, duty, and the balance between personal ethics and societal roles. He wasn't just interested in what people did. He cared how and why they did it. He believed in disciplined action, but also in inner peace. In other words, Confucius would probably block your favorite TikTok influencer. Today, thousands of years later, hustle culture is everywhere. Rise and grind. No days off. Sleep is for the weak. Our feeds are full of people monetizing every hobby, turning passions into productivity, and celebrating burnout like it's a badge of honor. The line between ambition and anxiety is thin, and it's often blurred by caffeine and overbooked calendar apps. Work isn't just work anymore. It's identity, worth, and lifestyle brand. You're not tired. You're just building your empire, right? Even your morning routine now needs its own 7-step monetization strategy. Confucius taught that success came from ritual, not rushing. Daily practices, not dopamine spikes. To him, discipline meant showing up consistently with integrity, not maxing out your Google Calendar. He believed in cultivating yourself so you could serve others, not in building a personal brand. Hustle without harmony would look to him like a soul sprinting without a destination. He might nod at your dedication, then ask why your to-do list has 47 items and not a single moment of silence. In Confucian thought, every person has a role, and each role carries responsibility. But that responsibility is grounded in relationships, family, community, society. Hustle culture, on the other hand, glorifies the solo grind, the lone wolf entrepreneur, the overnight success myth. Confucius would have said, if you burn out your body and ignore your people, what exactly are you building? A legacy or a cautionary tale? To Confucius, rest wasn't laziness. It was respect for the rhythm of life, for the wisdom that comes from silence, and for the dignity of being human. He might scroll past motivational memes and ask, why are you racing toward exhaustion? In his view, greatness wasn't loud. It was steady. It was found not in the hustle, but in the harmony between duty and self. He'd be more likely to take your productivity planner and replace it with a tea ceremony. Now, imagine Confucius on LinkedIn. Endless posts about 16-hour workdays, Grindset gurus selling $500 productivity courses, and founders bragging about skipping every vacation. He wouldn't be impressed. He'd be concerned, not because ambition is bad, but because when ambition loses its balance, it becomes self-destruction dressed as discipline. Confucius would log off, take a walk, and maybe send you a handwritten letter that just says, breathe. So, what's the final verdict? Confucius would admire drive. He'd respect dedication. But he'd also raise an eyebrow at burnout disguised as bravery. He'd remind us that true success isn't measured in checklists or revenue. It's found in the strength of your character, the quality of your relationships, and the peace within your soul. He'd argue that a life out of balance is a life out of tune, no matter how productive it looks on paper. Hustle without harmony, he'd say, is motion without meaning. What do you think? Would Confucius join the grind, or remind us to slow down? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe to History Reacts for more timeless wisdom applied to non-stop modern chaos.